Jai Mata Di and good morning Amzansi. Welcome to your finest Hindu magazine show. Yes, it's Sadhana on S3 and I am your host Alisha Gayapasad. Today in Yoga for Wellness, our yoga guru Duncan Rice displays a technique to improve your sleep. We also traveled to Richards Bay to be part of the Umshlatuze Hindu Development Committee's women's group. First up, Hinduism has a history of women who have stepped forward to promote the rights of women and who have worked hard to raise the awareness of societal injustices they faced. Indeed, our scriptures are replete with role models depicting the power of the feminine. Honoring the women of Indian origin in the struggle for liberation is Dr. Kalpana Hiralal, an accomplished author and academic herself, who shared with us the power of being a woman. The Devi Sukta hymn of the Rig Veda, which is a Hindu scripture, declares the feminine energy as the essence of the universe, the one who creates all matter and consciousness. In many Upanishads and Puranas, the woman is celebrated as the most powerful and empowering force. Today, I am going to speak to an NRF-rated researcher who is profound, of course, in the researching field, and she is none other than Professor Kalpana Hiralal, who is currently situated at the University of KwaZulu-Natal. Namaste, Prof, and welcome to Sadhana. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for having me here.
You're welcome. Kindly provide our viewers with a brief introduction of yourself.
Well, my name is Professor Kalpana Hiralal, and I'm an academic and historian in the Department of Historical Studies at Howard College at the University of KwaZulu-Natal.
Your research, rather, lies in two key areas of interest. Can you tell me more about this?
Yes, the first area of research is actually the South Asian diaspora, but more specifically looking at the histories of passenger Indians.
Okay.
Now, if we look at the traditional histories on South African Indians, you would find that there's great emphasis on indentured labor, on indentured histories, their arrival in settlement. Mm-hmm. And much of their work, the pioneering work, was done by the late Professors Joy Brain and Surendra Bana. But the histories of the passenger Indians, those who came unencumbered by contractual labor obligations, who came on their own steam, paid their own passage fare, has not been actually documented fully. Mm-hmm. And so even when the histories of passenger Indians are documented, in particular the traditional histories, it has always been from perspective of the male immigrant, but never the female immigrant. So this particular area of research, I'm currently focusing on trying to document the histories of passenger Indian women, in particular the challenges that they faced, as immigrants, both in terms of their experiences when they were left behind in India while their spouse was settled in Durban, as well as when they arrived, and the challenges that were associated with the varied immigration laws.
Your new book underlies the theme of the contribution of women of Indian origin. Can you tell me more about this?
Yes, the book actually is titled Sisters in the Struggle, The Contributions of Women of Indian Origin in South Africa's Liberation Struggle. It's actually a 3-volume book, and volume 1 was published in December 2021, and I had the opportunity to launch it at the University of Oxford in June 2022.
That's wonderful.
Yes, it was a wonderful experience. It was at St. Cos College at Oxford University.
Many Hindus revere God's energy, or Shakti, shall I say, through its personification in a goddess. Does this relate strongly to the message you aspire to portray?
Yes, I think all of us, have our own inner strength, and I think that in times of difficult periods in our lives, that strength comes out. Mm-hmm. And I think, the goddess of Shakti, source of energy, power, a creator. And I think when we are faced with difficult events in our life and when we go through turbulence, I think we all have our inner strength, and it is to look into our inner strength, and it's amazing what you would find.
Ma Saraswati in Hinduism is known to be the mother of the Vedas and also the repository of Brahma's creative intelligence. And we are truly blessed by her knowledge that is present today. And having said that, do you feel Hinduism has played a big role in your life? And if so, how has it?
Yes, I'm a practicing Hindu, and Hinduism plays a very important role in my life in that it embodies key principles of peace, courage, gives you strength. And in particular, we live in a very kind of, I would say, a very kind of a self-centered, hectic lifestyles in this world. And I believe that, embodying the principles of Hinduism provides you with a kind of a moral compass.
Professor, we are sitting in such an interesting place, a place that has so much of history in it. Can you tell me more about this Gandhi Lituli Documentation Center, and perhaps you can also take me around and show me some of the things here?
Yes, this is one of the most fantastic places to be, particularly in terms of tracing the histories of the South African Indian community, but also the histories of Natal and the other histories of this of the KZN region. And this place is very special to me because when I was researching for my master's and PhD, I practically lived in this center, coming in every day, in and out, going through the newspapers, going through the various reels.
It was your second home.
It was basically my second home. And there's a beautiful collection, archival collection here. Amongst them is the Phyllis Naidu collection. The late Surendra Bana also had the Roots, he did a Roots project with his third year students, as well as there are protective Indian immigrant reports available in the center. So there's a deep, rich archival history. So it actually provides a wonderful opportunity for students and scholars interested in the histories of this region, also people very interested in tracing their family histories, etc., to come and visit this place. Excellent material here.
After speaking to Professor Kalpana Hiralal, I can now understand the essence of hard work. And I can say for sure that if you put in the hard work, there will be no limitations and no boundaries.